So when it comes to SolarFlex, because the last time we spoke a lot about SolarFlex.
Yep.
Where's the package that 3011CK comes
Yeah,
with?
so it's still standard. We definitely have the solar. We've actually bumped it up a little bit. We went to a 220 panel up top now instead of a 200, and you can upgrade to that, a 440, a 660, and keep the math going. Just like SolarFlex when it first launched, it's totally expandable. So if the customer wants to go bigger, better, badder, they can do that, and we can do a lot of that right from the factory as well. So it keeps it super cool.
All right, excellent. Well, let's get inside.
All right,
let's
take
what
me. I'll
everybody
follow
really
you.
wants to see here.
All right.
And of course, as we mentioned, it's going to be a little bit darker in here than normal because the lights aren't on yet. But love the layout. You got opposing slide right when you come in, so it gives you all that wide space, right?
Feel that volume of space that we're talking about. Again, under 35-foot neighborhood. This is that height we were mentioning, 6'10" summit slides. So you get the volume of space going out there. Here we go. Got the tall man test.
Look at that. Well, you know, you're not exactly short.
I'm not a little fella,
I mean,
but standing next to you, everybody's a little fella.
Mostly.
Again, good news. My wife's 4'9", so hey,
we're friends,
I feel tall too.
We're friends with they're called Nursing Your Travel Bug.
Okay.
He's 6'10",
There you go.
and he's a big guy.
So he makes you look like the little fella.
He makes me look little.
So speaking of those opposing slides, something new for Alpine and Alpine Avalanche Edition this year, we did go with the flush floor slide even on the kitchen slide now.
Nice.
So no more toe kicker, no more edge over there. Now this floor plan specifically has some really cool things. You're in a good spot to see many of them. So as you notice, we moved this over here. Couple things this opened up for us. It allows us tons of extra space around the rest of the unit, but check out some cool things like this. Look at this. Yeah, it's drawers. It's extra counter as well. You've got that going for you, so it's super cool. Extra storage up here.
Oh, that's cool.
Look at that.
That's neat.
So again, for the tall fella, easy to reach. For the ladies, you're going to get yourself a step stool. And as you work your way around, now in a lot of our competition, they would have a traditional pantry here that's blatantly obvious. You go, there's a door, there's a pantry. Well, what we did, we figured out the calculation on what's the cubic foot that would be for holding all your groceries and goods. And then check out what we did over here.
Oh, nice.
And these are beautiful. Look at these pieces. Yeah, so you've got that whole pantry. So look at all that space that you would have, just like you typically would have in a traditional pantry. But instead of doing it like that, now we more than doubled your countertop space. Look at this area for your buffet area.
And that's real wood, too. It's not pressed wood.
Correct. This is real wood and all Alpine.
Soft closed doors.
Yep. Isn't that great?
Love it. Love it. One of the other things, and it's a small thing, I love the new heat registers on the floor.
Aren't those great?
Right? They're not the metal grate that hurts your feet if you're not wearing shoes.
Yep.
Right? It's nice. It's flush. So if you're wearing socks or bare feet, you're barely going to notice it's there.
Another nice feature of that, it's going to sound silly, but I know we got a lot of pet lovers out there. This was designed specifically so their nails wouldn't get stuck in the traditional grates like you've seen in the past too.
Right? Look at that.
Yeah.
It's small things, but it's big things.
Exactly. Well, thinking of small things that people absolutely love. I know we've touched on this before.
Oh, yeah, spot for the trash cans.
Trash and recycling already built in. Another simple little thing that we updated. See, we've had the dual sink for a while, but this was always one really big heavy panel.
Yeah.
But look, so we split it up so that it'd be easier for people to remove.
That's
all the time I was seeing people grab this and they would just fall.
And that's a large sink.
It's a very large sink. That's a baby washer in there.
Yeah, right?
Something else we redesigned this year. If you look, we used to have 4 drawers here. But that gave us 4 thin drawers. So we changed it up to 3. So now you have a very large pots and pan storage.
Excellent.
Yeah, so
Which is nice since this area over here is deemed pantry, if you will.
Correct.
You may need some, want to use that space for your pots and pans. You thought about that and decreased from 4 to 3, which gives you that big drawer.
Absolutely.
Absolutely love it.
Spinning around over here, we also updated. We went to a much easier to use, very nice JBL sound system. So you have the speakers built into the ceiling up there. This is so easy to Bluetooth in. Even I can do it. And I know how much technology fun we had outside before you got on here, so even you could do it, I promise. All right. We also updated, you want to swivel to that side, we added storage.
Oh, look at that, right?
Behind there as well.
So many people don't do that. And I mean, there's space back there, obviously, so why, flush mount it and just, this is perfect. Love it.
Yeah.
Right, whether you're, still carrying traditional DVDs or whatever it is you want to put back there, knickknacks, whatever, while you're traveling and then bring them out. Love it.
Absolutely. Pivoting around this side, we updated. We did a cleaner look on our furniture. Just simple, nice. It's still got the power. You've got the recliner, the heat, the massage, all that. You got your charging bays on the outside over there. You see, just set your phone down. They'll be ready to charge, ready to boogie.
You've got some nice cabinetry above as well. Excellent.
And one thing that people take for granted sometimes, we actually have an upgraded air conditioning system. You've got dual 15s right out of the gate here with Alpine. And the beautiful thing, we have the Blade Pure air conditioning system that went across most of Keystone compound a year or two ago. And the nice thing about that, is the air filtration system. So just like you have in your home, you're going to have a 12-inch by 12-inch by 1-inch air filter. So if you're worried about pollen, allergies, any of that kind of stuff, it's super simple to clean these out as you go across any of your camping expeditions. Another big feature that's standard with all Alpines. And here, can I pause? Can I tell you, the word standard, have you heard all this? I haven't said if you get package, if you get option. Everything I've been talking about is all standard features on Alpine. So it makes it nice and simple, easy for the customer, easy for you guys watching this video going, yes, that one was built with the thing Steve was talking about. I don't have to worry about how did the dealer order that unit before it came in. So something else that is standard across all Alpines, it's a standard electric heat pump. And so you think about people are camping 40 degrees or above, good news, you still don't have to turn on your furnace. Because we know you're typically paying electric at your campsite weekly, monthly, however you're doing it. So hey, let's use the campsite's money instead of yours to heat up that unit. Makes it nice and easy, right?
Absolutely, love that.
Very cool.
Yeah, we do like space heaters and stuff, try not to use up as much propane as possible, right?
Yep.
Because propane's a pain in the butt.
Exactly.
So it can be.
Yep, so between that, it's 16,500 BTUs electric heat coming straight from our heat pump up top. And then, of course, the fireplace that we panned by earlier underneath the TV, it's another 5,200 BTUs of electric heat right there as well. So it'd have to be really cold before you guys start firing up the furnace. So that makes it nice.
Love that.
All right, well, let's get some the bathroom. You know what I got to go do.
Yep, absolutely. I'll let you do that.
We'll give this to Lisa. We got to go give this to Tall Man Toilet Test.
I'll meet you on this side.
All right. Oh, so this is sort of, I call this the split bathroom, right? Yep. So there's an entryway from the hallway as you saw me come in, but there's also a door that leads into the master.
Here we are.
So for the tall people in the world, you see, this is plenty enough room for the tall and as one of in the cruising industry says, fluffy, right? So this is pretty good. Nice under counter mount sink over here, solid surface countertops. There's no amenities missed here, right? A lot of RVs, if you will, some of the manufacturers, they have solid surface in the kitchen, but then they go to the pressed or
they think Mr. Customer is not going to notice.
Yes, Mr. Customer notices. Some nice storage underneath. It's nice and clean under there, and so there's plenty of room for storing stuff. Of course, you got 3 drawers, just awesome. You got a little bit of a medicine cabinet up here because the mirror's flush, so that's not your medicine cabinet. From a height standpoint, as you can see, I can see my entire self, which is great. Last but not least, let's at least climb in the shower so y'all can see. Now, as you can see, my head's up in the bubble.
Yep.
But the bubble is perfect, right? There's enough room left and right and front and back that I'm not inhibited from a height restriction at my height. You could be 6'7", 6'8", max before your head would touch the top of the bubble. Okay, pretty good. Got some extra shelves and stuff in here too. So
yeah, that nice, and even the texture behind you on the wall gives a little wave, breaks up that white, makes it nice.
Yep.
Now
textured floor as well.
Yep, it's all one-piece fiberglass, so you don't have to worry about caulk and seals and any of that. Why don't you stay in there for a second? It'll help with this because one of the things we did upgrade this year was how we're going to do our linen cabinet. Okay. A lot of times you get this, man, you got a deep arm in there.
Yeah.
Check this bad boy out.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So you got all your bungee cords. It can grab everything. You don't have to worry about getting all the way to the back. Isn't that slick? And then check this out. Everybody says, hey, where's the toilet paper always go? Oh, look what you got built in now. Toilet paper. You can have the extra roll stacked behind it.
That is
and
sick.
Then, trash can. Already built right in.
What?
Home run right here, isn't it?
That is a home run.
We talk about the little things, but I'm telling you, we went and really thought this out for that full-timer, for that extended stay. You know, because we trust me, we listen to you customers more than you think. I know, I see it all the time on Facebook posts and on video blogs. Man, if only the manufacturers would I promise, we are listening. And this was one of those reflections right there.
Being full-time, one of the things that I harped on the most, which this unit would have it because of the pantry, the way you designed it.
Right.
But usually the traditional pantries, the bottom are like paper bin.
Correct.
And if you like more than 6 cans in there, it's smiling at you.
You're out of luck.
These are real drawers. So Lisa, why don't you go in the main way? We'll close this door.
Sure, we'll come on through this way.
So, all right. I got my measuring tape, so we're going to give it the test, but I'm sure this looks like a residential queen to me.
No, it's going to be king.
Oh, it is.
So
70 by 80?
Correct, 70 by 80.
70 by 80, so an RV king. All right, so a little extra width for you.
Yep. And of course, as always, we've got power on both sides. So you've got the phone charging areas over there. You got a USB plug and a traditional. And that shelf right there is the size of a standard CPAP machine.
Excellent.
So people need to use that as well. Another nice thing I always like to point out, the additional storage down below. And as you can see, we actually took the time to finish
it off nicely.
A lot of times I look down here in my competition, you see that particle board laying down.
Yep.
You stack some sweatshirts in here, you put that shirt on, now you're wearing wood chips.
Yep.
You know? So it's nice and finished.
Two nice strong pistons.
Yep.
Excuse me, everybody.
In Alpine World, the TV does come standard, so it's a 32-inch TV already in the bedroom, so you've got that as well. Nice cabinet.
Nice dresser underneath there,
Yep.
or 6 drawers.
Yep.
Got your washer dryer up in the front.
And new to us this year, we did update and add the shelves because there's a lot of folks that never actually put the washer and dryer in here.
Right.
So now we make it more usable storage for them as well.
Right, and then of course we have the main part of the closet.
Yeah.
And again, we're sorry it's dark, so I'm gonna slide this over if I can, and so that you can get an idea. So it's full pass through all the way, right? So you've got a little shelf down there in the bottom too. Let's go back to this view, guys. There you go. So for people with big shoes like me, that'd be a good spot for them. I mean, Lisa's shoes would fit in there fine, but she'd get like 3 times as many shoes. It's funny. We were just talking the other day. I have 3 pairs of shoes in the RV. She's got like 20. And my shoes take up the same amount of space hers does.
Well, there is that. There is that. Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're loving this. Now,
Isn't this
look,
great?
guys, speaking of height, so even though we're up in the front here, I'm still not touching. A lot of RVs, I'm touching up here, and I have to scooch down. I am not. Now, there's not a ton of room above my head.
You're not going to have a dance party, but...
No, you're not going to have a dance party, but there's plenty of room. One other thing that I wanted to point out is the bed is on a slide. Mm-hmm. Now, because the bed is on a slide, if you back up just a second, Lisa,
yep.
you got your space here. This is why they're able to get the longer bed in here, if you will, lengthwise, because it's on a slide.
Yep.
That slide wasn't there. You're crawling over the bed.
And it relates exactly where we started this conversation, outside with the wide body frame.
Yes.
That's why we have extra space here at the foot of the bed compared to a lot of competition where you got to do the side shimmy on past here, right?
3 inches is a big thing in this industry.
Absolutely.
It really is.
And so, you know what's going to be cool? The very next floor plan we're going to see.